Oof, whoa. Where do I start? What a show of an article that was published on the magazine Insider. I'm going to go over 3 points in this video. The good, the bad, and the ugly, not in that order. I know I'm late to this, but I needed to have my say, especially after seeing the other great videos on this from KnightMD, Spoony, and Lely. First of all, massive thanks to Cam for providing the high detail screenshots. His YouTube channel, Lely's, Spoony's, and KnightMD's are in the description below, as they spoke in length on this topic also. Just to clarify something, I'm not here to say that they are wrong. They had some great strong opinions about what this article meant. And exactly that. What did this article actually mean? After listening to these PES videos on this article and reading the article myself, I am, and I think these guys also are still confused from what we have just read. We rarely get to hear from any Japanese development company in English, so whatever was written in this article was either complete and utter marketing BS or completely lost in translation. First, the bad. Let's take this section here. The next game will drop the Fox engine in favour for Unreal Engine, pointing to a new bold future as we anticipate photoreal results. Future, as in round the corner, as in a few months away or a few years away. I would actually like to know when this article was written, because everything in this feels like far future tense for me. Either they are speaking about the next few installments of PES after PES 2022, or they had this interview with the developer sometime last year. What does photorealism exactly mean? Let's have a look at the dictionary. The word realistic means representing things in a way that is accurate and true to life. And just in case we got lost in translation, the word realism means the quality or fact of representing a person or thing in a way that is accurate and true to life. So pretty much the same thing. Two massive issues with the statements about photorealism, and I think KnightMD was more hopeful on this point than Spoony and Lely were. But the first and main issue with this is that they cannot be photorealism in the game, or in any game for at least 10 years. Developers can make games that are photorealistic, but 99% of consumers cannot run photorealistic games, and if they could, it sure wouldn't be on console. Let's put this in perspective. If a development team tries to get the best possible connection between players on a multiplayer game, and then you try to achieve photorealistic graphics, you will require 40 teraflops of compute power. 40! PS5 is 10.3 teraflops, and the Series X is 12.1 teraflops. So how will this work exactly? The article does say that the team at Konami are trying to learn how an actual lens works and brings in light. And of course, light is an important factor to get the colour accurate. Take how light is used in Spider-Man on PS5. Absolutely gorgeous, and Konami can achieve that level of realism, but not photorealism. If Konami only fixes one thing about the colour and lighting on the next game, please can it be the horrible shadow on the pictures and the night setting on Juventus ground that makes the pitch look like slime. And we come to the ugly. And we're not even going to start on Messi's beard. Well, I am. I think he chose to have that silly thick beard because of the doubters that thought he wasn't a goat. So he decided to look like one. What a dumb question to ask anyway. This goes back to, again, when was this article written? Barcelona played Celta Vigo 3 weeks ago near the end of La Liga season, and Messi didn't have a beard. What's going on? Are they going to photorealistically put a beard on his face for no reason whatsoever? And lastly, the good. The saving grace of all of this. We're ending on a high. Kind of. I think all three YouTubers, Lely, Spoony and KnightMD, said that maybe PES 2022 could have the same or very similar gameplay to PES 2021. And they have that opinion because of the way the article was written. The article mentions fluid, coming back strong on PS4, and the word excellent, and yet no remorse on how the game ended after 2 years. My opinion is slightly different to the other guys. Now, I may be completely wrong. I may not know what I'm talking about, but I would find it very, very difficult to understand how they can replicate the same issues we saw in PES 2020 and PES 2021 in PES 2022 with a completely different engine. The Unreal Engine is based on C++, and I couldn't find specifically what the Fox engine was based on, but it could also be C++. But this would be suicidal and probably more damaging to the game and fanbase if they used an old code or processes and practices for the new game engine. But the other guys could be right. PES 2022 could be the extension of PES 2021, but I have a glimmer of hope that this game will be very different. Now, The only issue is, just like FIFA, when they went to the Frostbite engine, and just because they fixed the old issues pre-Frostbite doesn't mean new ones or new issues won't appear. Oh, and by the way, Frostbite is also based on C++. But Rocket League is also using the Unreal Engine, and the ball physics on that game are unreal. Actually, the funniest thing about this article is here in yellow. We also expect it to be available on PS4. How is this question not already answered? And again, when was this article actually written if they don't know the answer already? After all said and done, I hope Konami and the PES team all the best of luck, as I would love this game to be so much better than the last two installments, just like everybody else wants it to be. And that's it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you like the video, guys, and find it informative, please hit that like button, check out the rest of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and pow pow.